Being told that you're strong is not always a compliment. Sometimes you might be in a problem and somebody tells you that you're strong. Maybe you're that person that if you see somebody manage to go through a certain problem or is going through a really like difficult times, you like to tell them that, oh my God, you're so strong. I don't know if I could have done this if it was me. And like honestly, that is not always a good compliment. And here is why. uh, as human beings, we like to be complimented, and often at times when we are complimented on something, we like to do it more and more. For example, if you did a chore for your one of your family members or your parents, and they told you, oh my God, thank you, you're so nice, I like that you did this for me, I like that you bought coffee for me, I like that you did this without me asking you, it makes you feel good. Everybody likes to be complimented. It makes you feel good. So what happens is that the next time you're more likely to do the same thing or to do another nice thing, either for the same person or for the other person, just because you were told that it is a nice thing. So most of the times also people who don't really like to share that much, people who are introverts, people who are more independent, or they kind of like feel lonely, they tend not to really share their struggles, maybe because they don't feel like self-sharing, or they feel like nobody cares, so they usually do not share. So what happens is that when one finds out, oh, even if people might see them going through it, and they tell them, oh my God, you're so strong, oh my God, you managed to do this, I couldn't have done this, and all that kind of thing, even though an average person could have been maybe crying through that situation, asking for help and all that, just because this individual is not able to do that, they are often told that you are so strong. And what this does to the person is that it accustoms them to accept pain and just like, force themselves to be strong instead of either grieving, either asking for help or talking about that thing, like sharing it to process it properly. They tend to feel that they have to be strong in most situations. Well, you might be like, why don't they just ask for help if it is too much or something like that? But if you brought that statement, you're so strong, as a compliment, then they are human. They're gonna feel like it is a compliment, or they can do it, and they most of the times they are going to feel like they have to push through difficult situation without processing them, because just because they are strong, they are going to try and continue to be strong, and that is not healthy. So if you see somebody going through like some difficult situation, if you feel like they're so strong, they manage to handle those, it's more likely that they didn't really process those emotions. And it is really nice if you ask if they're okay, if they want to talk about it, if you just really like be there for them and just, like try to talk about it if they are comfortable talking about it, not really showing them how strong they are, when you know that this is something that really needs to be processed, this is something that an average person needs to talk through and like get through. So, and if you are usually told that like you are so strong, you are going to agree with me that sometimes you feel like if you don't really act tough enough, you're going to be disappointing some people who look up to you or who think that you are strong, and you are more likely to feel like you have to go through that pain by yourself. So next time, um, don't really focus on being strong, focus on being human. It is nice to be strong for yourself. Sometimes it's really tough, you have no choice but to just like toughen up, but at the end of the day, you really like think about those things, you really need to process those things, those emotions, those difficult situations. Even though you act tough at the moment and you manage to go through it, at the end of the day, you're still going to be thinking about it. You're still going to be thinking about it. It's still going to affect you, and whatever is going to happen next, you're still going to feel like you need to act strong, you need to act tough, because